Hi, welcome to Framations. I'm here with artist Kendra Coffey-Wolfgang, and we're going to talk a little bit about the two pieces that she has in our show called Unless. Unless runs through July 8th, so if you're in the St. Charles, Missouri area, make sure you stop in and see it in person. And if you're not in St. Charles, we'll have it uploaded online eventually, so you can see it online, and we'll put the links to that in the description. Kendra, talk to me about the couple pieces that you have here in the show. Let's start with this one here.
This is a Playhouse on Terraformed Mars, and the whole point of it is supposed to show humanity progressing, learning from their mistakes. It was based off a dream I had. The Playhouse here was built in rammed earth in my dream. Rammed earth is a sustainable building material. It's something that we could use in the future as a species, where we actually use the Earth, or in this case Mars, or whatever planet, the actual soil itself compacted to build the building, rather than deforesting or making a plastic or anything like that. So it's more sustainable. Also has good thermodynamics, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So you don't have to use as much heating or cooling. So I felt like this painting really worked well for this expedition because I feel like it represents hope. It isn't just about talking about what we have done wrong, but about how we can be better as a species.
Exactly. We only have one planet. I say that all the time. If we ruin this one, where do we go?
Right.
We need to get to Mars.
Right.
And beyond. Well, thanks for telling. Now, this is an oil on canvas. Is that correct?
Actually,
it's acrylic.
It's acrylic, and I tried to put it through a process where it was a little watercolor-like. I put the acrylic through a process of using like a flow aid, and also I put down a ground that helps it adhere to it, not just a regular gesso.
Okay.
So it does help it spread a little. You can kind of see it up by the sun.
Yeah, it almost looks like fluid acrylic up here.
Yeah, but it's not. It's just standard. Some of it's even actually thick,
Wow.
heavy body acrylic.
Nice.
I just put it through a process to get that effect.
Great. Well, it's beautiful work. Now, where is Earth? Can we see Earth?
Yes, Earth is right here in the middle.
Right
the
here,
little
dot
blue
right there.
dot. And there's also the two moons of Mars up there as well.
Awesome. Very nice, Kendra.
This is Peninsula Park Roses, and this was not supposed to be a big deal at first. I was doing this as practice. I just wanted to practice color and practice a little bit of movement in the work, and it turned out to actually have a little bit of significance. I used to live in Portland. I just moved here about a little more than 6 months ago.
Well, welcome to St. Charles.
Thank you. And this park is actually where a lot of the George Floyd protests met at before they went downtown. And this park suffered a lot of damage. So this park is beautiful. I did this because I like painting things that bring me joy. I like joy. Like the other painting was about like inspiration and the future humanity and learning from our lessons. I like things that bring joy. That's my thing. So I was looking for joy here, and it makes me kind of sad that this park isn't really there as it is here. It needs a lot of work to be fixed. So I feel that this is a very personal work for me. Not only one of my favorite pieces just artistically, but now the context of it. And my husband too actually used to work security at the building that was next door to where the protests were downtown. And he even had friends who weren't in the protests who were hurt because they just happened to be there because they were working in the building, and then stuff like the tear gas got into the ducts of the building.
Wow. Stuff
like that. So and that's what kind of happened with here. There was a lot of tear gas. Like they were just meeting there before they left. And this isn't anywhere actually in downtown. This is like in a neighborhood, kind of like over on the other side of the river, because like Portland is split up by a river. And so, yeah, this is a very personal work to me.
And this one is also in acrylic?
Yes, complete acrylic, nothing, like I didn't put any kind of process, it's just straight up acrylic. It was just, like I said, it's supposed to be a practice piece.
That's wonderful. Wonderful. And how long have you been painting now, Kendra?
I've actually been painting a long time. I just haven't really dived into gallery realm yet because I've been trying to find my voice. I didn't really want to go into the gallery side until I knew what made me me. Because I feel like every time I look at an artist, they're like, oh, well, this represents this represents that, and I couldn't really find my voice. I'm like, I really like art, and everyone says I'm really good at it. And I originally went to animation school.
Wow, okay.
Yes, and in Chicago. And then I just kind of like, I don't know what I want to do this. But then recently, I've kind of decided I want to combine like my spirituality with my work. And that's kind of where this one came from a little bit, because it was a dream I had, right? So that's kind of where I want to take it. Things like dreams I've had, things that inspire me like that. And so that's why I finally decided, you know, I saw this come up on Facebook, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to submit it. I'm going for it. This is going to be my, jump.
Unless you make that first step, you never make a second.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
there's an unless theme in there. Well, thank you so much for sharing your work with us today. And it's been a pleasure chatting with you. Any final thoughts you want to share with the audience? Where can they find your work when it's not at Framations? Is there a website or?
Well, right now they can just find me on social media. I don't have an official website yet. I have an Instagram, and then I have a Facebook.
Okay, all right. We'll put that in the description below too, so you can find Kendra also besides the MS exhibition. So, thanks for stopping by and having a little chat with us. It's been a pleasure, Kendra.
Thank you.
And say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.